These are 5 UGC formats consistently winning for consumer AI apps right now. So we've analyzed a ton of UGC videos across dozens of consumer AI apps, and there are 5 format archetypes that keep surfacing at the top. So the thing nobody talks about is that there's always subtle differences in hook phrasing, the length of the video, where the app appears, and all these things separate the formats that scale from the ones that don't. So these are the same features, same apps, same problems being solved, and we can see up to 10x, 20x view differences, right? So there are 3 rules that hold across all 5 formats that we found. Number 1, the app must earn its screen time. Number 2, short wins, so 15-second tutorials or under 40-second skits are the things that outperform. Then negative hooks outperform neutral or positive hooks every single time. So here's the breakdown. Part 1, the workplace receipts. So this formula is basically when a creator stages a workplace injustice, so a bad boss, wrong salary, whatever it is, and the AI app is positioned in a way or as the weapon that saves them, right? It's not the subject of the video, the app appears as the solution. So the app is the hero. The app appears for less than 25% of the total screen time. The rest is all drama, but it's still the hero because it's still the problem solver, right? The engagement rates here land between 5 to 17%. That's honestly extraordinary for promoted content that, scales above 500k views, let's say. So the first one right here is with 14 million views, 6% engagement, and this creator basically gets accused of using AI in an interview, flips the script by asking the interviewer to share their screen too, and the app appears at 12-second mark. So the first 12 seconds are just pure tension. This one is an amazing example. Number 2, at close to 1 million views, 774,000 views with 10% engagement. This basically says why I love to micromanage my micromanager. You can see it here on the screen. With calm energy, there's an iced coffee in her hand, zero urgency. The hook is what creates the curiosity gap that makes you want to see what that app is or what she's going to talk about. And the thing here is that the app is not the point, the story is the point. So recording the meetings, getting the transcripts, all these features only matter because they are what proves the boss wrong in this format, right? So the product earns the screen time by being the hero of a story that people already cared about. Part 2, the unhinged AI. So this is the playbook for like language tutors, AI companions, chatbots, language learning. The hook's always some sort of version of my AI is broken or my AI is crazy. And the content's a real-time interaction where the AI says something wild. This is crazy because this is an embedded product demo into something that people want to watch. So the exact phrase, "What's wrong with my AI?" has become a repeatable hook across at least 15 different creators in April 2026 alone, pulling anywhere between 50,000 to 3 million views per video. So the first one at 7.4 million views with 10% engagement. This is absolutely insane. It's from Lingo Talk. It says English is too easy. So the AI asks him to say something like, I like peanuts, and it just goes completely sideways. So there's no music. This is raw audio, 20 seconds. This is just genius. It shows the product. It's super funny and people get the point, right? So the user gets the point. The viewer gets the point. Second one, 3 million views with almost 10% engagement as well from Airlearn. This is, again, insane for the level of scale this video got to still maintain 10% engagement like the previous one's completely crazy. So in this video, the AI mascot from Airlearn calls the user an idiot and blames the green owl for their bad English. So this is, kind of hinting at Duolingo. The competitor positioning is baked into the comedy and they're kind of borrowing the credibility from Duolingo, and kind of the funny part about the AI being kind of sarcastic and almost rude. This is great because, again, it makes you want to watch the content like you're looking at the product demo in real time, so you know about the product by the end of the video. Third one at almost 3 million views as well with 7% engagement is from Pingo AI. It also says, "What's wrong with my AI?" The creator asks a question in Vietnamese and the AI responds with insults, posted like 5 or 6 days ago. Great example. Once again, same thing. The AI is kind of the center of attention in this video and it's just genius. So this format all around is great. And the last one is almost at 2 million views with 15% engagement about Italian. So where this is also Pingo AI, where the AI is responding with an unintentional innuendo in Italian. So the creator's genuine reaction is what sells it, right? So you can see it here on screen. This pattern from all these videos has a specific structure. So stay with me. Number 1, there's a selfie shot of a creator that's looking confused or distressed. Then it cuts to the phone or the tablet showing the app interface, so the UI. Then the AI says something outrageous, then it cuts back to the creator's reaction. So the app sits on screen for like 40 to 70% of the time, which is crazy because it feels like a character in the story. It doesn't feel like a product demo. One important nuance for this format, if you're trying it, is that this format format only works because the AI has personality. It only works because the app in and by itself is funny, right? There's something funny about it. So this is great. Part 3, the negative hook. So for the negative hook one, this is specifically for like AI photo and editing tools, and it's basically the most reliable formats, like a 15-16 second tutorial that leads with frustration, right? So they're not talking about features, just like frustration. And the key thing that we found with this one is that the framing of the situation matters a lot more than the technique or whatever's being taught in the video. So 3 separate videos for 2 different apps solve the exact same problem, which is basically Instagram ruining horizontal photos. The cool thing, or the interesting thing, is that the performance gap of each of these 3 examples reveal how powerful negative hooks are. So the first one at 4 million views says, "Stop letting Insta ruin your horizontal pics." And it's like a giant flower bouquet as the opening image. It's 15 seconds and it's just like, going through the app. So this one's a great example, negative hook. Second one is also a negative hook, not as strong, but it's at 2 million views. And it says, "Don't let Insta ruin your horizontal pics." Same thing, basically same concept, but a bit lower in terms of reach. And the last one at 400k views, so 10 times less than the best performing one, is neutral. Just says how to post horizontal pics in your IG story. So it's like there's a huge difference between using the negative hook with this format and using a neutral one, which is a very good finding if you're trying this. Again, same thing, 20 seconds, 2 different apps, same problem being solved, but the aggressive stop framing has pulled in almost 10 times the views of the neutral one. And the winning video was also, by the way, 25% shorter. There's something there. So the pattern on this one is very interesting. It's essentially just having the first framing be the thing that you want to solve, and then showing yourself or showing how the app is doing that, usually a screen recording from these 3 examples we saw, and then it's the final product. So it's very clear and very easy to follow along as well. And remember, this is same framing across all videos, same problem being solved, apps in the same vertical, and the thing that is outperforming like crazy is the negative hook, aggressive negative hook. Stop letting Instagram, etc., etc. So that's really cool. Now, number 4, it's an output only showcase. So this has no user interface. This is very low engagement, but nevertheless getting a lot of reach. I have my doubts on how this format's converting, but this is mostly for like AI image and video generation tools. Think Midjourney, think Nano Banana, things like this. So the AI's output is the content, right? That's essentially it. It's like the AI creates a video and that video is the post, right? So number 1 example, 20 million views from Glam AI. It's just like black and white studio portraits with 1 text overlay, like saying POV Glam AI makes your photo shoot. There's no app screens. That is essentially the video, the product. Low engagement though, but then we have 600k views with the second example with like AI twins side by side, which is really funny. But basically the creator is showing herself sick in bed next to the AI generated twin who's completely polished. So it's like a real me versus AI me. And again, the output of the app is the content, right? So this is a pure showcase and it works for reach. And the second video has 7% engagement. So adding a human to it dramatically boosts engagement. So if your goal is downloads and not just impressions, having a human in the content is definitely a must. Number 5, the AI prank. This is amazing. So this is the newest format. It's a newer format that's scaling fast for also AI photo and video editors. And the setup's super simple. So you use the app to generate like a fake disaster image and then you text it to your boss or to your mom. The first video, 2.6 million views with 8% engagement, a faked car damage at the dealership. So AI generates a realistic image and the boss is like panicking on text. It's really funny. And then second one, 1 million views. It's basically also an AI generated photo and then pranking my boss type of hook. So this format has, there's one specific account with multiple videos above 300,000 views with the same exact structure. So the structure we found is number 1, the shocking AI generated image, then directly to an app demo, which is about 6% the video. And then the kind of hero of the thing is the fake text thread with the boss or the person reacting. So this is highly repeatable, very low effort, has not yet saturated. It's very funny. Now there are 3 mechanical patterns that hold true regardless of the format. Number 1, the app must earn its screen time. In every top performer, the app appears after the viewer is already emotionally invested. So the story, the problem, or the joke comes first, the viewer gets emotionally invested, and then the app is shown, right? So videos that open with the app interface consistently underperform. Number 2 is shorter wins. The best performing tutorials are 15 to 16 seconds long. The best skits are under 40 seconds. So the only format where length doesn't penalize is the workplace drama, because there's like a story that needs room to breathe, right? But usually shorter wins are a pattern. Now, number 3 is negative hooks that beat honestly anything else. The thing we saw about stop letting Insta ruining whatever beats everything else. What's wrong with my AI also beats the other hooks. So across every format, we're seeing that the hook that implies conflict or problem or something negative gets a lot more traction than the one that promises a feature, like a solution. So one thing to remember is that most people I talk to try to do UGC or trying to scale their app with TikTok, that they pick the wrong fight. So they're obsessing over the app demo, the tutorial, the features, all the stuff. But the data says the opposite. It's like the app should be the hero, not the subject, right? So it earns its screen time by solving a problem the viewer already cares about, or by being a character in a story that they want to watch, right? So pick a format that fits your app's personality, and then you steal the structure, not the script. Thank you guys.